All right, welcome back to Sugar Beats. We do a top 10 once in a while. And obviously, you know Colin. Colin's a rock star. But we want to do a top 10 about Thanksgiving. Obviously, we're right there. We're having fun. There's snow coming down. It's cold outside.
Yeah.
And it brings all those warm memories of family fights at the kitchen table.
Yeah. I separated my shoulder last year on Thanksgiving.
No way. How'd that happen?
Playing football. We did like the family
At
football.
the kitchen table?
No. No. I did on the ride to the hospital. I used one of the nice napkins as a sling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, at least it was cloth napkins then. That's not bad.
Yeah. Team still won, though. Team still won the turkey bowl.
So was that before or after you ate?
Before.
So you missed the meal.
Look, I don't want to talk about that part, okay? I don't love Thanksgiving.
All right, so we're doing the top 10 here.
Top 10 things on your Thanksgiving dinner plate.
If you only had 10 things, which people have actually more than 10 a lot of times, but if you only had 10 things to put on that thing, explain 10 to 1, what do you think it would be? We'll go back and forth again.
For sure.
And when you describe it, describe why that's that's on the list.
Of course.
So I'll let you jump on first.
Number 10, the last thing that I'm going to put on my plate is a side salad. Now this is a controversial pick for a couple of reasons, but I think that if you have a little bit of side salad on your plate or on like that little plate next to you, say you have like a bunch of meat and something, getting a little heavy in your tummy, a couple of bites of the nice little lettuce, maybe you got some balsamic vinaigrette on there, maybe some house dressing. I don't know how you roll, whatever you got on there. If you got ranch on there, don't talk to me. It's Thanksgiving, dude, do better. And so but that little side salad, is kind of nice. It's a little something for you.
So you're saying the side salad is for your digestion or for the guilt of eating everything else?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right, number 9. I'm going to go with one I absolutely love and most people don't have. It's called oyster stuffing. It's an East Coast dish.
Okay.
And it is phenomenal. I had my brother, my brother-in-law Mike, used to make it every single year, and I would die for it. I would eat it constantly if I could. He'd take oysters and some kind of crackers, mix them up, and put some other Worcestershire and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he'd cook it for like an hour. And the flavor profile of the oysters compared to anything else on the table was really good. Really, because first of all, I do like oysters and seafood, so that helps. But the big thing is nothing else tastes anything like it.
Yeah.
And it's still really, really good. It's like shockingly cool to have on your table. So if you get a chance, oyster stuffing, that's my recommendation.
Yeah.
Really, really good to have on Thanksgiving.
Number 8, it's got to be cream corn.
Oh,
it's cream corn. It's not a favorite of mine, but it is a staple, and it's it's not up there with some of the stuff that I will be naming a little bit later, but it's a solid meal, super low nutritional value.
Yeah,
it gives you nothing but it is yummy. So
do you take it straight out of the can, or do you like take it off the cob and then cook
no? You gotta
take
canned cream corn is disgusting.
It is.
It's so disgusting. But if you make your own cream corn, you can actually
cut it off the cob, make a little bit of a sauce with it. Yeah,
right. Make your own values as far as the cream that you want on the corn, so you're not just stuck with something with a bunch of preservatives in it that which you would get from a can. Make your Thanksgiving at home, okay? Do it. It's not that you guys time. What are you? You're off of work. Go crazy.
Hey, it's the one day of the year that you're really gonna have to, belly up to the table.
That's right. It's the one American holiday that genuinely it's food through and through. That's why they do it. Is food.
Food is a huge, huge part of it, and that's one reason why Americans are huge and huge and huge.
That's right. That's right.
So
2 main parts of Thanksgiving. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. It's gonna make a smallpox blankets joke, and that's not. It's not worth cutting out.
All right, we're down to number 7. Number 7. I'm gonna go with the cranberry.
Just cranberry?
Well, no. You gotta cook. I don't like the canned cranberry. Although, really, I love the jelly and cranberry in the can too.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, it's just I don't know why I like it, but I do like it. But when you take that bag of cranberries, you boil it down, and you make that little, little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, this, that, and
Yeah.
oh man, it's to die for. And the reason I really like cranberries, not just eating it on the day, which is important, and it's really cool, but you got to make enough so that the next day, when you're making your turkey sandwich, you can smother a little bit of that cranberry sauce right on top of that dry turkey.
Yeah.
And oh man, it's just,
It's true.
it's to die for. It's awesome.
True. We're at number 6, right?
Number 6.
Number 6 is going to be, and this also may be a bit a bit controversial. Not crazy controversial, just like a bit controversial. But number 6 for me is gonna have to be the greens. Just like, so I know how greens normally work.
Like turnip greens.
Yeah, like turnip greens, or like because the thing is no family does the same greens. So you've got like my family loves to do broccoli.
Okay.
But I also know a bunch of other families that would never put broccoli on their table on Thanksgiving. And so like those like steamed veggies that you get,
like
or those
Brussels sprouts.
right. Or like, your prepped veggies that have like probably covered in something yummy, like a balsamic glaze or something delicious, whatever, or cheese. I'm not,
like a green bean or something.
Exactly. Or your green beans or your collard greens or your asparagus. Yeah, whatever it is, whatever you got going on. But your number 6 for me is the greens, the veggies.
Wow. That's very impressive, because I don't touch any of that stuff when I'm eating Thanksgiving.
Really?
I don't even touch any of it.
You probably nap real hard after Thanksgiving, huh?
It's a coma.
It's a coma.
It's a literal food coma for about 4 hours. And if you're lucky, you get to wake up, right around the end of the game so you can see who won. That's the best part.
I watched the whole game. I'm in it. That's what the greens do for you.
All right. So we're up to number 5. Number 5. I'm going to go with, and I really don't know the difference in this. The candied yams with the marshmallows on top.
Okay.
I really like that. Not with the syrup, but with the marshmallows on top, man, it's really good. But what's the difference between the candied yams and the sweet potatoes? I think it's the same thing, isn't it?
It's really similar, I would think. Like really, really close. It's like what? Because I actually was gonna be one of mine was a sweet potato, but like you've got the like your brown sugar in it, and you're mixing it with essentially the same thing where you're just kind of like candying the
If you guys know what the difference between a yam and a sweet potato is, make a comment, because I have no clue. People have told me before. I still can't. When I'm eating it, I can't tell any difference at all.
I know they're different. I just don't know why.
All right, so that's number 5.
Number 4 for me, since we already discussed the candied, it's gonna be. I'm sorry, it's gonna be stuffing. Stuffing is for. It's not. A lot of people would put like, oh, stuffing's number 2. Shut up. It's not. It's stuffed in the bird. It's not the bird. It's my opinion on that. It's fine though. Stuffing's fine.
So what kind? Like rice stuffing, bread stuffing?
Like a breadcrumb stuffing.
Breadcrumb stuffing. That's great.
It is. It's good stuff. It's the next morning.
Amazing.
Next morning, breadcrumb stuffing is like, because then you can do like breadcrumb muffins essentially.
Really?
Well, you take because they're really easy to form, so you just form them into a muffin shape and call it a muffin.
I thought you had a brand new thing going there. For
Absolutely not. No, I just
so when
myself.
You do that, you only eat the top and leave the bottoms.
No,
the stems. you leave the stems and you don't eat the top of the muffin.
No, the thing is though, it's all the same thing. It's like it's the same. It's just stuffing, but shaped like a muffin.
All right. I'm gonna go next thing, and I'm kind of tossed up about this, but I'm gonna just say a general word for number 3. Pie.
Okay, that's fair.
Pumpkin pie, apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie, sweet potato pie. I mean, we've had Thanksgivings where we had like literally 15 varieties of pies, cream pies, meringue pie, everything. It's amazing how much pie I can eat on a Thanksgiving day. I mean, literally, it shouldn't be humanly possible, but it seems like as soon as the meal's done, then you're snacking the rest of the day.
Pretty much.
And we usually eat like around 1 or 2, so we get plenty of extra time. So I literally will go through 10 or 15 slices of pie in that 4 to 6 hour period of time, along with more leftovers.
See, I don't, the day of on Thanksgiving, I think I'm capped at about like 25 bites of pie. That's like as
Okay.
many bites of pie as I can have. But the next day,
Oh, yes.
all the cold leftovers, that's my meal. I have 3 pies for breakfast and 1 pie for lunch.
I love that.
Yeah, like I'm a bad person for the rest of the day. I go into like a diabetic coma. It's not good. It's bad.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So that's number 3 for me.
Yep. Number 2, gotta be ham.
Ham?
Like a cooked ham.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm of the mind that you should not have only turkey
Okay.
as your meat on Thanksgiving. I think turkey's great, but if the turkey's dry, that's it. It's over with. I'm sorry.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, so you got to give me something else. Give me another option. You know, somebody bring a turkey, somebody bring a ham.
Yeah. Now, do you like spiral cut or you try and do
A whole, so like
just around a canned ham?
no. So
No,
big,
it's
so
gotta
you
be
get
in
a
bone?
You get like a
Okay.
big bone in like 4 to 5 pound ham.
Okay.
And then the way that we normally cook it is we take like low and slow on the cooker, but you glaze it repeatedly with like a honey barbecue pineapple glaze, and then you take like canned sliced pineapples and you pierce the pineapples with the cloves,
Oh, yeah. That's
and you
right.
put cloves and pineapples all over it.
I'm getting hungry.
It's
I am
really
getting
good.
really hungry.
Every 25 minutes, so you glaze to start, put it in there for 25 minutes, open up, glaze.
And you really can't overcook it.
It's really hard to, but you want to cook it for like 3 hours
Okay.
at a minimum,
Real slow, like
nice and
180, something like that.
We do like
200.
210 because we cook
210,
it day of.
okay.
But if you have like overnight, yeah,
Okay, wow.
yeah, that'll be yummy. But that's my
All
number
right.
2.
I'm going to say number 1, except for, you got any honorable mentions that we haven't mentioned? Because you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, of
You-
course.
You got
of
any
course.
honor mentions that you want to throw out there before we get to number 1?
Honorable mentions for things that didn't make the list is Thanksgiving bread and butter. Just
Oh,
general
yeah.
general carbs on Thanksgiving. You know, nobody eats all of them. That's why we make sandwiches the next
That's
day.
right.
So you got to give an honorable mention to that. Got to give an honorable mention to the casserole that no one's gonna eat.
The mystery casserole.
That's right. You got to give an honorable mention to Cousins Cooking. And you're like, nice job. I'm glad you brought something this year. Very happy for you. So those are my honorable mentions.
And my honorable mentions would be like the cheese platter with the crackers and or the pickled platters, those trays. Oh, man.
Yeah, your appetizers.
Every year, you know, for the big holidays, we make like, I don't know, 5 pounds of pickles or 5 pounds of cheese all on these big spreads.
Yeah, I'm Italian. The
So
pasta
good.
platters.
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
Got to be out.
So number 1 for Thanksgiving, absolutely, has got to be turkey.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, turkey's delicious all year long. But for whatever reason, it's like almost everybody in America, 88% you said.
88% of people.
88% of people on Thanksgiving in America are going to have a slice of turkey,
That's right.
which is really good. And that means there's only 22% that doesn't.
That's right. Only 22% that doesn't.
That's right.
Don't check our math. Shut up.
So now I got to tell you, there is my favorite ways is obviously in the oven cooking it.
Yeah.
But I have had it when you're in the peanut oil, you drop that in outside and
What?
oh yeah, it's a peanut oil, you drop it in and you deep fry a turkey. It's really, really good.
That sounds. I've only
Yeah.
seen like videos online of
Oh,
people
no, it's-
trying
it's
that
good.
and then like burning their apartment complex down.
Well, yeah, that's because they're idiots. And that's why the way they video it.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
never trying it. Never. I like to. This idiot likes to stay alive.
Or even worse, I seen one video where they're doing it inside.
Yeah.
And they put too much oil, they drop it in, the oil pours over, starts on fire. I mean, it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
God help you.
Happened to someone I know. Definitely not me. Ha ha ha.
But, you know, there's all these other techniques, cooking it in a bag, doing this, doing that, doing other.
Sous
I always
vide?
liked, my favorite one that I've never tried is our good friend, the football guy,
Yeah.
who would do the turducken. You know, Madden would explain how you stuff a chicken into a duck, and then you stuff a duck into a turkey and do a turducken.
What?
I know. I don't know, but, you know, I think that's actually animal cruelty. Maybe PETA should get on to that. I'm not positive, but
I can't imagine how that would. I don't know. I mean, it can't be awful. You wouldn't.
well, they
eat
are
them.
dead first. You know, we
Yeah,
don't.
of course,
They,
but
they
you would-
start by
you
not
would
being
pull
live.
them all out. You would probably like reasonably you would season them all, and then you would like do.
Wow, turducken.
If you've had a turducken, let me know what it's like. Do you just eat all the meats all at once? I can't imagine you would.
Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with us. You guys are fantastic, and I'm going to tell you right now, please, when you go for Thanksgiving and you do your prayer, thank God for the food you got and for peace and for the kindness that each one of you shows. So thank you so much. God bless. And thanks again, Colin.
Hey,
It's been a rock and roll time, man.
Absolutely.